Have you ever felt that even the simplest movements, like rising from a chair, carrying groceries, or walking up a few steps, take more strength than they used to? For many people after 60, this quiet weakening of the body can feel discouraging, almost as if life itself is slipping away. But I want you to know, there is hope. The truth is, muscle loss after 60, what doctors call sarcopenia, is not a sign that your body is failing. It is simply a natural part of aging. And the good news is, nature has given us gentle, nourishing ways to fight back. In fact, something as simple as the cheese on your plate can help you rebuild strength, energy, and confidence in your body again. In today's video, I will share with you 3 powerful types of cheese that science shows can help seniors rebuild muscle after 60. These are simple, everyday foods that can bring big changes to your health. Before we begin, I'd love to know, where are you watching this from, and what time is it for you right now? Please let me know in the comments below. I truly look forward to reading them. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss what's coming next. As a doctor, I have seen countless patients walk into my clinic with the same quiet frustration. They tell me, I don't understand. I eat, I rest, but my body feels weaker every year. This is not their imagination. It's a well-known condition called sarcopenia, or age-related muscle loss. After 60, the body naturally produces less growth hormone and testosterone, which are key signals for muscle repair. Imagine your muscles as a home you built long ago. When you were young, repairs happened quickly, almost automatically. But with age, the repair crew slows down. Every small tear in the muscle from daily movement takes longer to heal, and little by little, strength fades. Nutrition also plays a big role. Many seniors unintentionally eat less protein than their bodies need. Sometimes it's due to a smaller appetite, dental issues, or simply the habit of lighter meals. Without enough high-quality protein, the body doesn't have the building blocks to maintain strong muscles. And without regular activity, like walking, stretching, or lifting light weights, the body quickly adapts to doing less by reducing muscle tissue. Chronic conditions add another layer of difficulty. Diabetes, arthritis, or cardiovascular disease often make movement harder, creating a cycle. Less movement leads to more weakness, which leads to even less movement. It's a trap many seniors fall into without realizing. Let me paint a picture. A gentleman in his 70s from Chicago once told me that climbing the stairs to his bedroom had become his biggest challenge of the day. Or think of an elderly woman in Mumbai who used to enjoy carrying vegetables home from the market, but now needs her granddaughter to help. These are not dramatic moments, but small, daily losses of independence, and they hurt deeply. The good news is that muscle loss after 60 is not permanent. With the right foods, combined with gentle activity, seniors can regain strength, improve balance, and protect their independence. And surprisingly, one of the simplest allies in this journey is something many of us already enjoy: cheese. When people think of cheese, they often picture comfort, melted on bread, sprinkled over pasta, or enjoyed in small slices with fruit. But beyond taste, cheese is a surprisingly powerful food for seniors who want to rebuild muscle after 60. Let's look at why. Cheese is packed with high-quality protein, and not just any protein, the kind your body can easily use to repair and build muscle. Unlike plant proteins, which sometimes lack certain amino acids, dairy proteins are complete. They provide all the essential amino acids your body cannot make on its own. One of the most important of these is leucine, a key trigger for muscle repair. Think of leucine as the light switch that tells your body it's time to build muscle. Another special feature of cheese is casein protein. Unlike whey, which is absorbed quickly, casein digests slowly, releasing amino acids into your bloodstream over several hours. This slow release acts like a steady drip of building material for your muscles, especially helpful for seniors who may not eat large meals. In simple terms, casein helps keep your muscles nourished long after you've finished eating. Cheese also provides nutrients that go beyond protein. Calcium strengthens bones, which support every step and movement. Vitamin B12 and zinc protect your nerves and energy levels, ensuring that your body not only moves, but moves with vitality. For seniors who may struggle with fatigue, these small nutrients make a big difference. Interestingly, when researchers look at countries where cheese is a staple, such as Italy and France, they often find lower rates of frailty among older adults. Many seniors there eat cheese daily, sometimes just a small portion, with bread or fruit, and maintain strength well into their 70s and 80s. This doesn't mean cheese is a magic bullet, but it shows how simple foods can quietly support longevity. Now, it's important to remember that not all cheeses are created equal. Some are light and easy to digest, while others are dense and protein-rich. Each type brings its own unique benefits for muscle health. In the next part, we will explore the first one, a cheese that is soft, gentle, and surprisingly powerful for rebuilding muscle after 60. If there is one cheese I recommend most often to my senior patients, it is cottage cheese. At first glance, it doesn't look impressive. Soft, white, almost humble. But behind its simple appearance lies one of the most muscle-friendly foods a person over 60 can eat. Cottage cheese is packed with protein, especially casein, the slow-digesting kind that provides your muscles with a steady flow of amino acids. This makes it an excellent choice for the evening, before bed, when your body repairs itself most actively. Imagine your muscles as workers fixing a house overnight. If you give them enough steady supplies, they can keep repairing and strengthening while you sleep. Cottage cheese is like delivering those supplies right on time. Another reason I recommend cottage cheese is its lightness. Unlike heavy, oily cheeses, cottage cheese is lower in fat and calories, making it gentle on digestion. Many seniors who struggle with heartburn, bloating, or other stomach discomforts find that they tolerate cottage cheese well. And for those managing conditions like diabetes or high cholesterol, its nutritional profile fits nicely into a balanced diet. But nutrition is not just about numbers on a chart. Food must also fit into daily life, and cottage cheese is wonderfully versatile. In the morning, you can enjoy it with fresh fruit, like berries or mango. At lunch, you can mix it into a salad with cucumbers, tomatoes, and olive oil. Some even blend it into smoothies for a creamy, protein-rich boost. And for those with a sweet tooth, a drizzle of honey or a sprinkle of cinnamon transforms cottage cheese into a gentle dessert. In India, a very similar food is paneer, which many families enjoy daily. Paneer has been a part of traditional Indian meals for centuries, often cooked in curries or lightly grilled. I once spoke with a grandmother in Delhi who told me that eating a small portion of paneer each morning kept her feeling light yet strong, even into her 70s. She didn't know the science behind it, but she could feel the difference in her energy. In the United States, I recall a patient named George, 68 years old, who had been losing weight and muscle after a surgery. He was worried he would never regain his strength. I suggested he add 1 cup of cottage cheese with fruit each evening. Within a few months, he returned with a brighter face and more steady steps. "Doctor," he said, "I feel like myself again." Stories like these remind us that small changes often bring the greatest results. Cottage cheese may not look dramatic, but it offers exactly what the aging body needs: gentle nourishment, slow and steady support, and the building blocks to keep muscles alive and strong. As we move forward, let us explore another type of cheese, one with a very different character. Hard, rich, and deeply flavorful, Parmesan brings concentrated power to the table, and for seniors, it may be the hidden key to rebuilding resilience after 60. If cottage cheese is the gentle helper, Parmesan is the powerhouse. Hard, rich in flavor, and deeply satisfying, Parmesan has long been a favorite in kitchens across the world. But for seniors looking to rebuild muscle after 60, it is more than just a delicious topping. It is a concentrated source of strength. What makes Parmesan special is its density. Because it is aged, much of its water has evaporated, leaving behind a cheese that is tightly packed with protein, calcium, and vital amino acids. Just a small sprinkle over your meal carries a surprising amount of nutrition. For seniors who may not have a large appetite, this is an incredible advantage. Even if you can only eat a little, you still get a lot of benefit. Parmesan is especially rich in leucine, the amino acid that acts like a switch for muscle growth. Think of leucine as the spark that lights the fire. Without it, your body cannot efficiently tell your muscles to repair and grow. With it, even small amounts of protein become more powerful. This is why Parmesan, though eaten in modest portions, can have such a big impact on muscle recovery. Another hidden strength of Parmesan is that it is naturally low in lactose. Many older adults develop lactose intolerance, making milk or softer cheeses uncomfortable to digest. But Parmesan's aging process removes most of the lactose, making it much easier on the stomach. Seniors who thought they had to give up dairy often discover they can still enjoy Parmesan without discomfort. How can you bring Parmesan into your daily meals? The possibilities are endless. A spoonful stirred into warm vegetable soup adds depth of flavor and a boost of protein. Sprinkled over steamed broccoli or spinach, it turns a simple side dish into a satisfying, muscle-nourishing meal. In the morning, a touch of Parmesan on scrambled eggs or even oatmeal may sound unusual, but it adds both richness and strength. Cultural traditions also reveal its value. In Italy, Parmesan, known as Parmigiano Reggiano, is often called the king of cheeses. Italian families grate it fresh over nearly every meal, from pasta to soup to vegetables. Many elderly Italians, still active in their 70s and 80s, have grown up with this habit. They may not think of it as a health practice, but science now shows that this simple daily sprinkle has been supporting their muscles and bones for decades. I remember one of my patients in New York, a retired teacher in her early 70s, who always complained that she wasn't hungry enough to eat large portions of food. I suggested she start adding Parmesan to the meals she did enjoy. Her favorite was vegetable soup. A few months later, she told me she felt steadier when standing up and could walk longer without feeling drained. It wasn't a miracle cure. It was simply the quiet power of adding dense, high-quality protein in a form her body loved. Parmesan reminds us that strength does not always come in large packages. Sometimes it comes in small, golden flakes that melt gently into your meal. And for seniors, that little sprinkle might be the exact boost the body needs. Now let's turn to another cheese, one that brings both flavor and energy and carries a unique nutrient, especially important for bone and muscle health. That cheese is cheddar, and it may surprise you how much it can do for you after 60. Cheddar is perhaps the most familiar cheese to many people, especially in the United States and the United Kingdom. From sharp to mild, from pale to deep orange, it is a cheese that carries both comfort and tradition. But beyond its popularity, cheddar offers unique benefits for seniors working to rebuild muscle and protect their health after 60. First, cheddar provides a strong dose of protein, the essential building block of muscle. While not as light as cottage cheese or as concentrated as Parmesan, cheddar offers a balanced profile of protein and healthy fats. This combination is important because as we age, energy often declines. Cheddar's healthy fat content provides a slow, steady fuel source that keeps you feeling nourished and less fatigued throughout the day. Think of it as adding kindling to the fire of your metabolism. It keeps the flame steady and strong. Cheddar also contains a powerful nutrient that often goes unnoticed, vitamin K2. This vitamin works hand in hand with calcium, guiding it to where it belongs, into your bones and teeth, while keeping it away from your arteries. For seniors, this is crucial. Strong bones are the foundation of balance and independence, and K2 helps make sure that the calcium you consume is actually used for strength, not stored in the wrong places. Cheddar is one of the richest natural sources of this rare vitamin. The flavor of cheddar also makes it easy to enjoy in many ways. A slice with whole grain bread creates a quick, satisfying snack that is gentle on digestion but rich in nourishment. Melted over steamed vegetables, cheddar adds warmth and comfort, making even simple meals more enjoyable. And for those who love fruit, pairing a slice of sharp cheddar with an apple or pear creates a combination that is both refreshing and deeply nourishing. I recall a patient named Harold, a 72-year-old retiree from Michigan. He had grown up eating cheddar, but gave it up later in life, worried it might not be healthy enough. When we discussed his declining energy and muscle loss, I encouraged him to reintroduce small amounts of aged cheddar into his meals. A few months later, Harold returned with a smile. "It's like I've rediscovered food again," he said. His energy was better, his walks lasted longer, and his confidence had grown. It wasn't just the cheddar, it was the way it supported his body alongside other healthy habits. In India, cheddar is less traditional than paneer, but it has become increasingly available in cities. I met a woman in her late 60s in Bangalore who told me she enjoyed a small cube of cheddar each afternoon with her tea. She felt it gave her strength to finish the day with energy, and she looked forward to that simple pleasure. Food is not only about nutrition, it is also about joy, and joy is healing in its own way. Cheddar shows us that rebuilding muscle after 60 is not about restriction or sacrifice. It is about choosing foods that nourish both body and spirit. With its rich flavor, steady energy, and rare bone-protecting nutrients, cheddar can become a small but powerful ally on the journey towards strength. Now that we've explored 3 remarkable cheeses, cottage cheese, Parmesan, and cheddar, let's step back and compare them. Each has unique strengths, and knowing when and how to enjoy them can make all the difference. Now that we've explored cottage cheese, Parmesan, and cheddar, you may be wondering, which one should I choose? The truth is, each of these cheeses has its own unique strength, and the best choice depends on your body's needs and your daily lifestyle. Cottage cheese is the gentle healer, It is soft, low in fat, and easy to digest, making it perfect for seniors who may have sensitive stomachs or who are recovering from illness. If you find that larger meals weigh you down, or if you struggle with conditions like diabetes where blood sugar balance is important, cottage cheese is a wonderful daily companion. Think of it as a quiet but steady friend, nourishing you slowly and consistently. Parmesan is the concentrated powerhouse. Because it is dense and rich in leucine, even small amounts can give your muscles a strong boost. This makes Parmesan ideal for those with smaller appetites who cannot eat large portions. A sprinkle over soup or vegetables may look like a small gesture, but in truth, it is delivering serious support to your muscles and bones. If your concern is strength without volume, Parmesan may be your best ally. Cheddar, on the other hand, is both nourishing and energizing. With its combination of protein, healthy fats, and rare vitamin K2, cheddar not only supports muscle, but also strengthens bones and protects against fractures. For seniors who feel their energy fading too quickly, or who want a food that adds joy as well as nutrition, cheddar can play a vital role. So which cheese is best? The answer is simple. You don't need to choose just one. In fact, rotating them through your meals gives you the broadest benefit. Cottage cheese can be your gentle evening meal, supporting your muscles as you sleep. Parmesan can appear at lunch, sprinkled over soup or vegetables, offering concentrated power in small amounts. And cheddar can brighten your snacks or dinners, giving both strength and pleasure. Of course, moderation matters. Cheese is rich, and a little goes a long way. For most seniors, a serving about the size of 2 thumbs is enough in one sitting. This small portion can fit easily into your diet without overwhelming your system, while still giving you the nutrients you need. I often tell my patients, cheese is not just food, it is a tool. A tool to rebuild what time has gently taken away, a tool to bring joy back to eating, and a tool to remind you that caring for your body does not need to be complicated. By choosing the right cheese at the right time, you are giving yourself the gift of strength, step by step. As we move forward, let's explore how these cheeses work best when combined with other lifestyle habits: movement, hydration, and rest. Together they create a foundation that allows your muscles to truly thrive after 60. Cheese can be a powerful ally, but food alone is never the whole story. To truly rebuild muscle and maintain independence after 60, it must be combined with simple, consistent lifestyle habits. Movement is the first key. You don't need a gym membership or heavy weights. Gentle resistance exercises, such as lifting light household items, practicing yoga, or even using your own body weight, signal to your muscles that they are still needed. Walking daily, even for just 15 minutes, strengthens not only muscles, but also balance and coordination. Imagine each step as a reminder to your body that you are still alive, still moving forward. Hydration is another quiet but essential partner. Muscles are like sponges. Without enough water, they cannot contract or recover effectively. Many seniors underestimate how much they need, especially in cooler weather. A simple glass of water with each meal and snack is often enough to keep your muscles supple and energized. Finally, never underestimate the power of sleep. Nighttime is when your body repairs, grows, and strengthens. Combining an evening serving of cottage cheese with deep, restful sleep creates the perfect environment for your muscles to recover. Together, these habits, movement, hydration, and rest, turn the nutrition from cheese into lasting strength. And when practiced daily, they protect not only your muscles, but also your independence, dignity, and joy in life. We began this journey with a question many seniors quietly ask themselves: why do I feel weaker with age? The truth is, muscle loss after 60 is natural, but it is not the end of strength. With small, thoughtful choices, it is possible to rebuild, to feel steady again, and to live with confidence. Cottage cheese offers gentle, steady nourishment. Parmesan brings concentrated power in small portions. Cheddar delivers energy and rare nutrients that protect bones and muscles alike. Together, these three cheeses form a simple toolkit: foods that are easy to find, enjoyable to eat, and deeply supportive of the aging body. When paired with daily movement, proper hydration, and restful sleep, they can transform not only your muscles, but also your sense of independence. Each bite becomes an act of self-care. Each meal a step toward reclaiming strength. Remember, aging does not mean fading. It means adapting, listening to your body, and giving it what it needs in this new season of life. If you found hope and guidance in this video, I invite you to share it with someone you care about. And most importantly, remember this: your strength is not gone. It is waiting patiently to be nourished again.